Ever scroll through your feed and see a video just explode and wonder how? How did they do that while yours is just sitting there? Well, today, we're going to tear down that myth that it's all about luck. I'm handing you the keys. Let's dive into the actual playbook for African creators who want their stuff to connect, captivate, and just spread like wildfire.
I mean, this is the question, right? It's the one every single creator asks themselves when they're staring at a video that's got like 10 views. You put in the work, you had a great idea. So what happened? Was it the algorithm? Did you post at the wrong time? Or is this whole game just a lottery ticket?
Okay, so here's the answer. It's not magic, and it is definitely not luck. Virality, it's the result of a system, a repeatable system. It's all about understanding how attention works and tapping into a little bit of human psychology. And in this explainer, that's the exact system we're going to walk through, step by step. So if it's not luck, what is it? Let's start by really defining what viral even means today. Because honestly, the game has changed so much. What worked just a couple of years ago, yeah, that's ancient history now. Here's what it all boils down to. In 2025, virality is about two things. Number one, can you grab someone's attention in the first 3 seconds before their thumb keeps scrolling? And number two, have you made it super easy and super compelling for them to share it? It's really that simple. And, that hard.
So what do the algorithms actually care about? Here's a secret. It's not your perfect lighting or your fancy camera. They're looking for human signals. Things like a strong hook that makes people curious, content that actually keeps people watching, comments that start a real conversation. But, and listen up, this is especially for African creators. Those shares to WhatsApp and Telegram, they are huge signals. That's how things really move on the continent. And a save, that's gold. It tells the platform, hey, this is so good, I gotta come back to it.
All right, before you even think about picking up your phone to record, the real work begins, the most important part, because it all starts with a story that's grounded in something real.
This right here is a total game changer. Stop guessing what people want. Seriously. Instead, build your content on what they're already talking about, what they're worried about, or what they're celebrating. You've got to dive into comment sections, see what's trending, find out what problems your audience has. Your best ideas are already out there, just waiting for you. Once you've found that audience truth, you need a way to package it, and the micro-arc is perfect. First up, the setup. Really quick, who are you and what's going on? Second, the conflict. Introduce the problem, the tension, the obstacle. This is what pulls people in. And finally, the reveal. Hit them with the solution, the surprise, the big takeaway, and then tell them what to do next. This simple little structure keeps people glued to the screen.
Okay, so you've got your story. The foundation is solid. Now for the big question. How do you make sure people actually stop and watch it? And even better, share it.
Let's be real. Your biggest enemy is the scroll, and you have maybe 3 seconds, maybe even less, to beat it. So your opening has to hit hard. It needs tension, like a bold question, or novelty, like showing the incredible final result right at the start, or just a sharp, clear promise of what the viewer is about to get. No long intros. Just get straight to the good stuff.
This is so important. This gets to the psychology of why we share things. Think about it. We don't share data sheets, we share feelings. We share a video that made us feel awe, or relief, or just pure surprise. We share stuff that celebrates a win for our community. And look at what people don't share. Generic content with flawless edits, nobody cares. The takeaway is simple. Focus on the emotion.
And this is the superpower for local creators. You have a massive advantage because you get the culture. You know the slang that's popping this week. You understand the references to local food. You feel that pride in a community win. Weaving these authentic, fast-moving little details into your videos makes them instantly relatable and, you guessed it, incredibly shareable.
All right, you've got a powerful story ready to go. Now let's get practical. How do you actually design, shoot, and edit a video that holds on to that attention all the way to the end?
First off, you do not need a fancy studio. Your phone is more than good enough. But, and listen to me on this one, your audio has to be clean. It is non-negotiable. People will forgive a shaky camera, but they will click away instantly for bad sound. Get a cheap little mic. It makes all the difference. Then just mount your phone so it's stable, find some good light, and clean up your background. These little things scream quality and show you respect the viewer's time. When you sit down to edit, your new mantra should be retention, not perfection.
You've got to be ruthless. Cut out every single breath, every little pause that doesn't add to the story. Use jump cuts to keep the pace up. And here's a pro tip. Every 3 to 5 seconds, change something on the screen. It's called a pattern break. A quick zoom, a graphic, a different angle, anything to keep the brain engaged. And finally, in those last few seconds, remind them of the main point. Reward them for sticking around. Look, making the video is only half the job. The real growth, the thing that separates the pros from the amateurs, is what you do after you hit publish. This is how you turn a one-off video into a real system for growth. To make this all repeatable, you can use the HEART framework. Think of it as your pre-flight checklist for every video. Does it have a strong hook? Is it driven by a clear emotion? Does it have a call to action? Did you edit for retention? And does it leave the viewer with a simple, sticky takeaway? If you can nail these 5 things, you're on the right track. Every single time.
You know, the fastest way to get better at this is just to do it. A lot. So here's a little challenge for you. A 7-day sprint designed to build that skill fast. Don't overthink it. Just collect ideas. Shoot, edit, publish, repurpose. And then, and this is the most important part, on day 7, you review the analytics. You see what actually worked, what didn't, and you use that info to make your next hook even stronger.
So there it is. The myth of viral luck? It's busted. Virality is a system. It's about understanding your audience, telling a sharp story, triggering an emotion, and editing like crazy for retention. The playbook is officially yours, so the only real question left is, what are you going to create with it?